Okay, so part C says explain how the footprints are the same depth, although the mass of the child is smaller. In your answer, you should include a discussion on pressure, surface area, and mass. Okay, so this is taking it back to the information that they gave us at the beginning of this question, that both of the adult and the child's foot sunk into the sand at the same depth, which indicated that the pressure was equal. So we're basically saying the pressure for the adult is equal to the pressure of the child. And that, that equation comes down to the force over area. So force over area equation for the adult, is equal to the force over area of the child. So that's meant to be a C. So we're basically saying that for that to happen, that has to be equal. Now that doesn't mean that the force has to be equal for both of them and the area has to equal. They just basically balance each other out by one being bigger and smaller. So we know that the adult's force is bigger than the child's force, and we know that the adult's area is bigger than the child's area. So that goes the other direction. These are smaller. We know that they're smaller, so therefore they can actually balance each other out, so that that ratio will be the same basically. Okay, so what we need to talk about in this answer is that we need to say that the child has a smaller surface area, so foot size, and a smaller mass. And as we know that force is equal to mass times acceleration, then therefore the force is also smaller, as well, and it's kind of in the same relationship there. So therefore, the ratio between the child's force and child's mass, child's force and child's mass and child's surface area, foot size, is the same as the adult's to allow the pressure to be the same. Okay. So this basically is an excellent question. You can get achieved by just basically saying that force must be smaller, or saying something about the area is smaller or the pressure is the same. That would get you achieved. So a merit could be gathered from saying something about that the pressure is the same and therefore the force must be smaller, or having, showing a bit more of a relationship. Pressure is the same, therefore the foot size bit was smaller. But you need to be able to comprehensively link all of this together, like showing that the smaller forces and the smaller area creates the same pressure. So there's that same ratio between them, and be able to sort of link that equation P equals F over A, force is less, area is less, so therefore the pressure stays the same for the T for this. So it's a good question. Just needs you to be able to understand and fully explain all components of that pressure equation.